All right, let's see if it works. Test, test. Chat background. I see people. What's up, review? Can you hear me? Ark, what's up? Okay, good. Appreciate that. Yeah, I switched back to a single PC setup, so I'm testing some things out right now. Just clicking around, making sure things work like they're supposed to, hopefully. Nerves or Suzuka. Man, you can't really go wrong with either of those choices, can you? They're both quite good. Trying to get all my stuff situated. Tell if it's tilted. Oh, is it in the rain? Isn't it just, is it one of the twos in the rain, but not both? I think I did the open the other night, and it wasn't in the rain. Better. Opens in the rain. Okay. Then maybe I did the fix then. Interesting. All right, cool. Cool. Audio works. Gotcha. So the open's 30%. That makes more sense because I'm pretty certain I did the open. Shit, I can look at it right in front of me. So 30%. Yep, that's open. Fixed 81%. Good Lord. Maybe they changed that because I don't feel like it was that aggressive early in the week. I mean, it's only Wednesday, but let's look. IMSA fixed 81. Yep. Open 30. So it must have been open that I did because it didn't rain. Yeah, fixed is what's up, Carton? Interesting. All right, I'm just testing a couple things out. Want to make sure that all my stuff works again. Let me jump into a practice session or something so that I can at least test the audio for all that out. Everything looks good for you guys, huh? What's up, Dave? Check. Yeah, exactly. Just want to make sure everything sounds good. Audio levels are good. This will be the first time I've streamed on a single PC in a minute, so I'm kind of curious. Make sure all the performance stuff is still straight. So that's all I'm really planning to do this morning. But we'll take a gander. See what's going on. Gotta get all my stuff set up. Thankfully I didn't delete anything from before. But inevitably things change a little bit. And get kind of knocked out of place. 17 car wreck. No. Peter told me about it though. Whoa. Cars are flying. What the hell? My quality bar is like through the floor. Am I stuttering for you guys? Weird. Huh. And then it fixed itself. Did that stutter like crazy for you guys for a minute there? Or no? That was strange. They're not doing maintenance right now, are they? No? All good? Huh. Maybe it was iRacing then. Because, man, I joined the session. It was like the cars were floating like in super slow motion. All right, cool. Upload's good. Switch. All right, good. All right. I don't think it was a me problem. Let's go back. See if we can join back into it. Yeah, my kids got off of school today too, which is crazy. We didn't, I mean, we got like the lightest bit of dusting ever. You saw the flying Porsche. There you go. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad it's not me. That's my first fear. It's like, oh, great. I went back to the single PC and I'll stop listening. Jeez. But, yeah. First fear was, oh, I've made a huge mistake. You got more than a half an, or 1 or 2 inches or a half an inch. That's kind of crazy. I think they were saying for us it was related to the ice. What the hell? Why can't I connect any sessions? Y'all can't see it, but my quality bar is at like 30. WTF, mate? Where is this? It's in Ohio. I wonder if iRacing's having problems right now. That's not good. Nobody's complaining about it. So I'm in the American one. I'll try a different server. Let's go to a, oh, it's probably the same. Yeah, server farm, whatever. Let's try it. Let's take a look, take a look. Yeah, I was glad to see that it literally took me 5 minutes to reconnect things so that the single PC was working again. Mobile app says everything's okay. Okay. I hope it's not me. That would be bad. I can't imagine it is, but not good if it is. You better go back to school. Fuck. Still a bad connection. What the hell's going on? Like I can't get in the car. You can't see because it's on the right side of the screen, but you know, you get like the R, the G, the T, all the stuff on the FPS counter. The quality, the Q. One of them's 100, the other's 30. Yeah, this is iRacing. This is connection drop due to upload packet loss. And now it's 100. But it puts me in like replay mode, so I can't join the session. That's really strange. Maybe I'll try a different farm. Hey, what's up, Wade? How you doing, dude? Yeah, fam, I'm just trying to do a little test. I'm not planning to do a lot. Don't worry. All right, let's go to a different server farm. So France. Maybe it's just that farm. PC VR for you is not good. It should be fine. Depends on how hard you're trying to push that VR, I guess. It's more about your CPU, honestly, especially in iRacing. Theoretically be asleep. Yeah, you probably should. I can't imagine that those kind of hours, dude. So it's a no-go for me. Is everything else looking normal? That sound good? Stream's not stuttering, you're doing anything stupid, hopefully. All right, cool. Appreciate that. Come on. Hopefully this works, because if either that or they're having some issues. Come on. Do it. Do it. Yeah, same thing. What the fuck? I'm trying to join. I'm just getting flying cars. See if I can show you guys this real fast. Is it Alt K? No. And then connection dropped due to upload packet loss. You get 3 of those messages. This is waiting for device to connect, and then it just disconnects. And then it puts me in replay mode. Well, if I restart the PC, we're all going down. I don't think it's a PC problem. My upload and everything's working fine. I don't know. Huh. Do a different speed test. I don't know. I mean, are people streaming right now? Yeah. Weird, man. Maybe it's a me problem. Why can't I hear him? Huh. Weird. I'm not sure what to do. Ah, better. Well, I'm confused. I was having no issues. I joined a session last night after I tore everything down. Let's do like a test drive. Yeah, all of my GPU, CPU stuff looks good. I don't think it's that. Huh. Super confused. Yes. Yeah, I really don't think it's a me problem. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, for some reason I'm not able to connect to an official practice session successfully. This is a test session. Yeah, I mean, I did it. After the race last night, I went back to the single PC set, got into a Porsche Cup practice session, ran about 5 or 6 laps. Everything was great. But yeah, I just set this up to see if I could run a couple laps. And for some reason, this works fine, but going into an official session, it was giving me all sorts of network issues. Shouldn't be. I mean, literally, I did it last night after the league race, and it was totally fine. And I've done nothing since. I just booted up and tried to join some of these practice sessions, and it wouldn't work. Let's try again. Unfortunately, if I restart, I got to restart everything. Which, I mean, it is what it is, but I'd like to not. Testing my network. She's fast. So let's give it a gander. All right. Yeah, so what happens is I load in, and if you look at like the little FPS bar, the quality, it's 100 on the left side and it's like 20 on the right side. It tries for about 20 seconds. Then I get a bunch of like upload packet failures, and then it just goes to a replay mode where I can't, yeah, now it's fine. What the fuck? Really weird. Really weird. All right. That's good. I'm assuming y'all can hear the car, and it's not incredibly loud compared to me. Super strange. All right, let me... So one issue that I'm noticing immediately. Sounds terrible. Oh, add or remove features. There we go. Let's get IIS back in play. I unfortunately need this. Yeah, super weird. I don't think I've ever experienced that before, actually. And I did it on both an American server farm and the France server farm. Yeah, I guess. Super, I mean, super strange. Anywho, let me get this done. And then we're going to try this again. See if I can get this working. Hold, please. And I forgot all the little things I got going on, man. Oh, shoot. Move. Oh, come on. Come on. And click. Alright, hopefully that works. Hopefully you guys will come in, yeah? Tell ya. It's all the little things. It just gets so annoying. Still aren't there for some reason. Lots of incidents to review from PRL last night. Yeah, I saw a couple of those. Don't worry, I'm not going to submit any. It's wasting my goddamn time. Class is start. You better take yourself to class, boy. Go get that education. Alright, I need to change a couple things. Something. Local host. Alright, hopefully that is correct. See if I can get you all back. Alright, progress. Ah, come on, man. Why is this not working? Still can't figure that out? Yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell they're thinking with that one, to be honest. Stop open wheel racing. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I've just been doing GT3 for about the last year now. Which is kind of crazy to say. Yeah. For some reason I can't see chat. I can see it through OBS, but I can't see it on my fourth screen here, so I'm trying to figure that out live. But hey, that's what we're here for. Little shakedown, you know, little technical test. Get it figured out here in a minute. Don't know why though. Oh, I bet you I do know why. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Hold, please. Where is that damn thing at? I bet I do know what it is. Yep. Wonder how it's working for OBS though. That is awful strange. Let me try this again. Testing. Yep, there it goes. Problem solving drives engagement pretty well. Indeed. What's up, Eduardo? How you doing? You boys trying to figure some nerdy stuff out real quick. Uno momento, please. Oh, I see how it's working. That makes sense. All right, boys, we're getting there. Hold on. Got that back. Sweet. Actually brings up a good question. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's fine. All good things. All good things. All right. Minimize all that again. I should be able to hide you now. Good. Give this a little bit more space. Maybe like 300. I really kind of hate that current stint label. I just think it looks like crap. Porsche Cup Road Atlanta. Or Road America. Yeah. Yeah, just testing a little bit. This is truly a technical shakedown kind of stream. More than anything right now. Royal, doing alright, man. Hope you are as well. Just trying to figure a couple things out right quick. And then, hopefully, I will have figured all the stuff out. Nice, looks like you're doing well. First car skills. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I had a pretty good run in the open wheel stuff. But, honestly, just the variety of sports cars is super appealing to me. So many different, races you can participate in, series you can participate in. So it's just been a lot of fun having a lot more variety. So I love, hell yeah, what's up, Brad? I hate these Porsche Cup cars so much. Porsche Cup intro on the last vid sounded so much more natural, assuming it was explained in stream opposed to after. Yeah, I was literally, if I'm reading you right, obviously I was doing that live in the moment. That wasn't pre-recorded or post-recorded audio or anything like that. That was me just sitting on the grid talking to the camera right before the race started. You're fun to drive. P Cup is a graveyard. Yeah, it's pretty. It is pretty brutal. Yeah, Arc. It's, I don't know, man. There's just a lot more variety to it. Like if you want to do open wheel, generally speaking, you kind of pick maybe one series, maybe two. But like for instance, I would do a lot of F3, right? And there's two different series that run F3. There's an open, there's a fixed. They run at the same track every week. So if you just hate that track, you kind of feel like you don't have anything to do all week, you know? If I really hate what GT3's at, I can go to IMSA. If I really don't like IMSA, I can go to Porsche Cup. If I don't really like that, I could go to Ferrari Challenge. And I could drive a GT3 effectively in all of them, you know? So you have a lot of options. Basically. Alright, cool. So, y'all are saying I sound good. I assume that's still true. Tell me if anything goes stupid. Because I'm just trying to get myself back to a world where I'm sitting in a single PC setup. If my lights work. Come on. Bring them down. No. I was already at 50? No way I was at 50. Oh, yep, that's 100. Holy shit. Go back down to 50. Come on. There we are. Alright, cool. I think we're getting close. It's always just a bunch of random things. Yeah, I went back to one PC. It was just one of those things where it was very inconvenient. Just very inconvenient. Just having two keyboards, one on my left, one on my right. Can't tell you how many times I was pressing keys for one keyboard and thinking I was on one machine, but I was on a different one. So I'm going to be really paying attention to that FPS counter in the top right of the mirror to make sure that performance is still good. We did the same thing. I got some really good tips from that video yesterday. This is a lot less of a driving video, stream or whatever right now. This is me just trying to make sure all the technical stuff is good. So, we're not implementing those just yet. Yeah, I can't imagine it's easy to manage. Yeah, it's just one of those things where the devil's in the details. And it's all the things you don't think about until you've done it. And then you're like, ah, that's really annoying. Or, oh, that's really annoying. You know? It's just, it's a real pain in the ass. And it is objectively true that none of the resources that you would be using to stream, you know, are going to be coming from your racing experience. That is true. But there's a lot of stuff you just don't think about. And I've kind of had now first-hand experience for a few weeks as to what those entail. And I just don't think the trade-off is worth it, to be honest. Thanks for talking me out of bothering with dual PC. Yeah, honestly, man, I don't know who it's for, you know? I don't know who it's for. Because the truth of the matter is, like, even if you think like, oh, it's for the person that, you know, plays competitive FPS and they're on a 360 hertz monitor, there's still compromises. Like, in fact, there are more compromises in that kind of situation than there are with a traditional single monitor 2560 by 1440. It's just, it's a whole thing, man. It's just a whole thing. And, you know, granted, if you have a physical audio mixer, it is a lot more simplistic than if you do not, which I do not. So I was using Voicemeeter. And, cool piece of software, very complicated or just unintuitive is probably the right way to say it. I don't know. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Royal, I appreciate you. Appreciate the positivity. It's all annoying, even the amount of the mic is a nuisance. Yeah, and if that's a nuisance, I mean, it only gets worse. What's up, Elliot? How you doing, brother? Well, hopefully I can provide some entertainment while we fill those applications out. It is just a pain in the ass. I mean, that's the easiest way to say it. I'm sure there are cases where it makes sense, and I felt like my case was probably one where it does make sense. Because I've got, you know, 3440s by 1440s, like, felt like it would be a good one, but man, I just don't feel like it was worth the complexity. Juan, how you doing, man? So all the details are in my description, but at a high level, 13700K and a 4090 is this machine here. I'd love to have a 9800 X3D, but
11.096.
That reminds me, my spotter's too damn loud. Okay, things feel pretty good right now. I'm scared to do like the start of say an IMSA race. I know that's still gonna suck, but frankly, that sucked even in a dual PC setup. It still sucked. Didn't suck as much, but it still sucked. All right. How loud was that boy for you? Because he was quite loud for me. Let's try 8. Ooh, sushi sweats. That's an interesting one. Just getting an iRacing's graphics settings or something I'm missing. Everyone else's games look so much better. I don't think so. I'll show you mine real fast if you want to take a screenshot. I would say mine are, I wouldn't say they're low, but they're like kind of low. If you want to take a gander, that's what I'm using. Looking for a VP of sales, SaaS commercial, B2B, it takes time. Yeah, yeah. I can empathize, brother. Yeah. I ran a SaaS B2B company not all that long ago. Sales was always the hardest part. Like my founding team, like I was the technical person. We had like a product person, and then we had like operations. So what we didn't have was sales and marketing. So hiring for that, really difficult, by the way. I would honestly say we never truly figured it out. We just kind of figured it out as we went. We never actually had like a sales leader. Our product guy kind of naturally found himself in that role and did a great job, but super difficult when it's not your skill set, you know, historical skill set at least. Older CPU, struggling hard in the rain. Oh, I can only imagine. Mine gets hit pretty hard in the rain. And I don't have the SSR stuff on. It still gets hit. Yeah, Mugello is also kind of a difficult track, Felipe. Hope I'm saying that correctly. That's kind of a difficult one to use as an example, to be honest. Like that's a new track, so it gets hit pretty hard anyway. So might want to try a different track, honestly. It's going to hurt no matter what. Any issues with the 13700? No, man, it's been fine. It's been fine. Obviously I'm CPU limited in certain places. You know, it's just one of those things where it's not so much, it's more, for me, it's like the 1%, 10% lows, you know? It's the start of an IMSA race when there's 20 cars on the track or whatever. That's where I notice it the most. But once things are spread out, I mean, it's totally fine. Totes fine. Depends on where your bottleneck. If you have FPS dips on a single PC setup, maybe it could help. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're gonna have CPU dips or FPS dips, probably related to your CPU, especially at the start of a race. I mean, that just hurts, you know? Start of a race, IMSA, when you got a whole bunch of cars on the track. Yeah, it's painful. No other way about it. Why am we in the air? Why is it doing this on TV1? So weird, man. Gotta get VR looking better. Tried it once. Had other cars. Details looking great, but road looked like crap. Yeah, Brad, VR's tough to dial in, man. I've definitely spent a lot of time trying to figure that out. And it's just one of those things. It's hard to dial in. What's up, Seawill? You sure all this gonna go might not be so productive? True. The settings are way lower and I still struggle for FPS. It's a constant battle. Yeah. Kevin, and it's just one of those things where it's such a balance, right? Like you go from one track to the next and it's like, oh, this is an unoptimized mess. And then, hey, here's one that's been in the service for 10 years. And so you just get amazing FPS. It's unfortunate. Like literally track to track, you can have a totally different experience. And oh God, if it rains, and oh God, if it's nighttime, like, you know, Daytona, infield, nighttime, in the rain. Worst nightmare ever. You know? Yeah, I pretty much only do iRacing. I'm gonna dabble a little bit. I actually updated my LMU last night, or yesterday afternoon. So I'm gonna dabble a little bit in that too. But nothing crazy. I definitely spent almost all my time in iRacing. Alright, see if this is...
We expect these conditions to continue.
That sounds better. Not quite as loud. Alright, well actually let me go to a Suzuka. See if I can go to another practice session. I was having issues getting into practice sessions a minute ago. Is there anything else I need to change? I don't think so. Oh yeah, so that's another thing I want to do. I'm using display capture, which the entire internet says is horrible and you should never do that. I'd like to try game capture. The negative is you guys won't be able to see this part. You'll only be able to see when I'm in a session. So let's try it. Just for science. Because again, this is a science stream, you know? See what happens. Okay. Game capture. We'll lock that in. I have no idea what this is going to do, so bear with me. The old Suzuka, Porsche, practice, America. Love it. Yeah, I mean, so does, yeah, which is fine. I'll just chop it up. That should be totally fine. What I'd love is if there was a way to like switch between display and game capture without having to change scenes. That would be awesome. So if I could just like, hey, I'm in the game, I'm in game capture. I'm out of the game, I'm loading a session, I'm in display capture, you know? And I know there is a tool, I used it years ago. There's some like auto scene switcher thing. And I don't remember what it keys off of within the scene itself to figure out which scene to be in. But there's something in there. And cut it to show the middle. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. All right. Total darkness. Cool, cool, cool. What the hell is going on out here? Something's broken. Hold on. Suzuka. It's like total darkness. Something seems wrong. All right, Suzuka race. Put a set on. I can't get in the car, can I? I can. How is it that dark? It's like actually pitch black dark. You guys can't see anything. Give me a second. Why is it not capturing? I guess it doesn't take this to be a full screen. Oh, I think it must be looking at the wrong. Yeah, here it is. Transform. Center horizontally. There we go. Capture any full screen. No, it doesn't like that. I don't get that. We have light. Yeah, no, it's all right. I'm switching between the different options here in game capture. Trying to figure that out right quick. Where are you? Interesting. That's like a totally different set of options. Specific window, iRacing. Okay. Well, I guess that's just going to have to do then. So it'll pick up on iRacing. Alright, so the center part works. Still feel like something's wrong here. Like it is so dark on my left and right, like it's like it's broken. Oh, it's just actually that dark. How is that possible? Something doesn't feel right. Is this what it's supposed to look like? Did they like not have any lights at all at Suzuka? Like my left and right monitors are effectively almost pitch black. I can see a little bit of my mirror. That's it. I mean, there are lights. Why aren't they on? It is that dark? What the fuck? Are you serious? Who made this decision? Let's make it so that we can't even see anything out of our windows. Okay. Well, that's super unfortunate. Alright. So, game capture. Let me hide the preview. I guess maybe I'll get rid of display capture altogether here. I can just get it back in a minute. Just thinking about this from a performance point of view. I'm gonna go back later and look at these numbers. See how she looks. Well, it's just weird. It's like my room is light. I don't want to like do this, but I might have to. Turn the lights down even lower. It just feels very unnatural. I'm literally sitting in the middle of the track and this is not a test session. Like, it's so dark you can't even see that I have my mirror. Oh, oh. Nothing but other headlights. What a terrible decision. Some of your messages aren't coming through. I don't know. Did you have links in them or something? Are you using dirty language? Yes. Everything that's on my thing is coming through. I don't know. Mention Twitch. I don't know, man. Impact Sim Sport. The purple. I gotcha. Auto switcher engaged. Y'all have to look into it a little bit. This is like ridiculously dark. Oh, forgot. There's double apex there. Can't even look into the apex. It's so dark. Gripper cam lighting. Mentioned Twitch. I wonder. HDR messes with night lighting. Ah, good call. Maybe I'll have to turn that off. I forgot what that's like in the Porsche. Yeah, I was thinking that too, actually. The OLEDs are probably... like, it's like uncomfortably dark. It's almost as if I just have a single screen. Look at all those people just sitting in the darkness. Can you imagine? At a race, actually pitch black dark? Well, I guess I'll be spending more time at the Nürburgring this week. So I'm gonna figure these S's out again. I kind of forgot the sequencing. Staying fourth, I don't remember. There's like a little dance to that, which clearly I didn't do right, but I'll go back and look at some telemetry. It is strange. Perfect pitch black. So did the audio level sound good to you guys? Like, I'm not too quiet or too loud. All that fun stuff. The interesting thing is, because this is OBS from my racing machine, it has the settings I had before I switched over to the other machine. So this is like stepping back in time a little bit with some of the audio stuff. Alright, cool. Appreciate it. How chaotic have these races been this week with everybody racing in the darkness? Jesus. Rip. Five laps. Nope, done out of there. Whew. It's actually a lot harder to do when you feel like you can't see any marks. I'm not going to take too many laps here. I'm going to go back and look at Garage 61 real fast and see some of the line through there again. Yeah, it really does feel like a totally different experience. Just feels like the lights are not pointed up enough, you know? I can't see anything. Club Sport V3. Yeah, I don't know anything about those, unfortunately. Do need some high beams. Does that work? Oh god, that's just worse. Do I have an option to have a rumble with the ABS? No. I'm pretty certain you don't. Get wheel slip with the throttle but no brake rumble. Yeah, I don't think the Club Sport V3s don't have any feedback whatsoever. So you're going to need like some haptics, some kind of base shaker, or something that you can attach to them that operate independent of the brakes themselves, or the pedals themselves. Oof. Brutal. Alright, let me not waste a lot of laps. Let's take a quick gander at a teammate's lap. Assuming somebody's run some laps here so far. What the fuck? Imagine getting a thumbnail. You know how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be to get a thumbnail here? Good lord. Let's do that. Yeah, none of this really matters. Let's go find 8 months ago. Now I probably want to create a new analysis. Find a new lap. See if any of my teammates have done anything yet. Why didn't that work? Am I clicking something wrong? Oh, I'm an idiot. Add a lap first. I just don't like this UI, man. I really don't. No teammates. Damn it. I gotta filter it, then you like uncheck somebody. Everybody. Alright, I don't want anything insane. What the fuck? Somebody ran out 57.9? What in the hell? No sense in comparing myself to that. Look at like a 2-minute lap. I guess actually maybe I should be a little higher. As far as if I care about that line. Take Mr. 40. Mr. 40, you win. Apply. He's just a hot lapper. Well, if you're that damn fast, man, I think that's just your race, right? You're just always a hot lapper. Wheelbase, Mr. Rogers. Love the name, by the way. Simucube 2 Pro. All of my equipment stuff is in the description below, if you're curious. That's really dark, Peter. Really dark. I know that's enlightening and all, but really dark. What's up, Travis? How you doing? Trying to figure out what the hell to do here. Okay, cool. So he let off the brakes. Didn't brake too hard. A second little stab at it, but nothing crazy. Alright, I do remember that. It's been a minute. Do well thinking it's kind of light with the weight transfer. T598, I'm not sure what that is. Is that like a Thrustmaster? Maybe it'll rain. No way. It's possible to rain. Don't you say that out loud. God. I hope not. Alright, Sector 2. How was I not further off in Sector 2? That's why I wanted to look at this. Alright, so throttle. I was like all over the place with my stuff. So let's see, the only real brake. So the first, just a lift. Decent little brake into the second. And then it's mostly just lifts, tiniest of brakes. We're hanging out in third gear. I was in fourth. Okay, good to know. Did get to fourth for like a hot second. Right back down to third. So we're on it for the line. I went a little too wide, which compromises me here. All right, not so bad. Not so bad. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing, Dave? I gotta say, I had like one of these little moments when I saw you commented on my video, brother. I appreciate you. If you're ever curious about the dual PC setup stuff, man, reach out to me for real. I'd love to talk about it. I mean, for years, effectively. Yeah, also thank you for fixing my stutters, man. Yeah, Mr. Rogers, thanks, brother. Yeah, it was one of those things where I thought about it for years. You do run a dual PC. Oh, okay. I didn't think you did. Yeah, the cable length is... I don't know, how far do you have to go? I mean, I'm trying to think. It's kind of funny, actually. So with mine, the triples... Man, I bet you I have a 20-foot cable for each of these DisplayPort. I bet you it's about 20 feet. And I bet 10 feet of it are wrapped up like right in front of my PC. I was an idiot. I was an idiot. I didn't measure to figure out exactly how far I needed it. So I got like 20 foot cables and ended up wrapping them all up. Absolute pain. Absolute pain. So if you're going, you know, 25 feet, you should be fine, I would think. I've never had an issue with any of my cables. So, saw you run it through the wall. Yeah, man. I gotta tell you, Dave, like, it's an absolute game changer for heat. If you can get it through a wall, absolute game changer, especially with two machines. Especially with two machines. So my thermostat for the basement is pretty much right on the other side of the wall. And if I'm just kind of in here, you know, not streaming or doing whatever and just running like normal, fine. If I turn both those machines on and I'm streaming and I'm running iRacing, it's like, for instance, in the Daytona 24 this weekend. I mean, it was probably, so let's say I think I had the thermostat set to 68 in here and, you know, Fahrenheit. And I think on the other side, it was registering at 72 just because the heat coming from those two machines was jacking it up. So yeah. Yeah, the heat, the noise fan. Honestly, it's just dramatically more convenient and comfortable to be in here. Without having those PCs in here for sure. Honestly, if I had to have the PCs in here, I would not have moved my sim stuff into this room. I definitely would have kept it out into the main part of the basement. So yeah, running through the wall, definitely a superpower. Do it. Capture card, yeah. I gave you a pretty good reply on that YouTube comment, but yeah, I have used the Elgato 4K. So yeah. But it's one of those things, man. So what you're seeing right now, this is single PC. Last night, after my league race, I tore down the dual PC. I really didn't tear it down. I just reconfigured everything to go back to a single PC. Just because of the complexity. It's just such a pain in the ass, man. Cloning the center display. So, cloning. I'm cloning the center. So I tried all three options, right? You've got pass-through, cloning. What's the other one? Oh, running another OBS instance here and then doing the full screen projection, if you've tried those. The problem is, so I'm running, these are 3440 by 1440. Because of that, the pass-through that they advertise, you know, where you can pass through 144 hertz, that's only up to 2560 by 1440. So if you've got an ultra wide, which I think you do, right? In my case, I do. I can't pass through more than 100 hertz. So pass through is kind of out. The other thing with pass through is that machine has to be on all the time if you ever want to use the, you know, the racing machine. So anyway, didn't want that one. So I ended up doing the cloning. I felt like cloning was kind of a nice middle ground. But there's just weird stuff that happens. Like, for instance, if the stream PC, which was my fourth monitor up here, if that went to sleep or, you know, whatever, if that kind of goes away, all three of these monitors, I'm not going to describe this very well, but in Windows, if you've ever connected, you've had monitors, you know, connected and on, you connect a new monitor, the ones that are already connected almost do this thing where like the picture actually kind of like warps out backwards and then comes back to you, but they're frozen while they warp out and in. That would happen. So obviously that's a huge problem if you're in the middle of a race and your screen kind of like warps back for 2-3 seconds frozen. So you just get all these weird issues, man. The pass-through, so the pass-through's out. The full screen projection actually worked pretty well. That allows you to get things like G-Sync. It allows you to get, you know, all your hertz. But also kind of felt like kind of didn't seem to make sense to me to do another instance of OBS on a stream PC. Like the whole point was to get OBS off the racing machine, right? So anywho, that's why I went with the cloned route. And it worked fine. But for me, it was just annoying, you know. I know you don't stream a lot, so maybe it's easier. But for me, it was like, I'm reaching for this keyboard for the race machine. I got another one over here for the stream PC. And while I'm streaming, I was kind of doing that a lot. But I guess once you hit record and just do a race, it's not really an issue. But I think with the streaming, it was definitely more of a pain in the ass, to be honest. But good way to lose weight. Nice. Yeah. In the basement. Yeah, I'm in the basement too. It stays... kind of stays whatever it is, right? So it's kind of... I don't know, the earth insulates quite well. I have a walkout basement, so like half the basement's underground, half's not. But anywho. Gone past through with the 4KX. Cloning, my recordings are a little choppy. Interesting. So what's your... You don't get limited on your the hertz that get passed through, or are you not using an ultra wide anymore? Because what I found with the pass through is I got limited to 100 hertz, and I'm using the Elgato 4K Pro or whatever it is. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see this. Hold, please. Still kind of messing with some stuff here. Center horizontally. Attaboy. Gone past through. OBS. Cloning the recordings were a little choppy. Really? I'm fascinated by that. I haven't had that issue. But obviously for you, I mean, you pretty much do recordings. That's your jam. So obviously it's quite critical. OBS take a lot of resources. It doesn't take a lot of resources, Eduardo. I think the problem becomes, especially in sim racing, when you got triples and the high res and all the stuff, we're generally CPU limited, right? So when you're CPU limited, when you're talking like 2, 3, 4% CPU that OBS might be using, like that adds up, you know, and it's one of those things, like you start hitting those 1% lows, like that's really where, you know, the issue becomes, from my experience. But I think everybody's setup's a little different. Like it's, you know, it's one of those things. So it doesn't use a lot, but we're like pushing the boundary in a lot of ways. And on the GPU side of things, it's not an issue. Like I'm encoding to, you know, Twitch and YouTube right now. It's fine. Using 120 hertz OLED TV, testing with triples today. 165 hertz seems to get better results setting up at 120. Yeah, it's tough to push. It's tough to push 165 FPS. I mean, you know, but it's maybe not that bad, but when you see it, you can't unsee it. Dude, I get it. And I think a lot of the people that watch my stuff, like all the time, I'm like, hey man, does audio sound good today? How's this? How's that? Whatever. I'm sure you're the same way. But I'm OCD as shit with all of my stuff. So I go back and I'll watch a little bit of the stream or watch the video or whatever, and I'm listening for every little thing that I feel like I can improve and make better. So I'm constantly tweaking this volume level up, this guy a little bit lower, whatever, like all sorts of different things just to try to make it as good as possible. But yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same way. See something I don't like, it drives me crazy. Got to figure out how to fix it, make it better. Testing with triples today. Yeah, I think we have a similar PC setup, but if you got the dual PC going, trying to think, man, the cloning thing. So you're saying cloning, the recordings aren't great. Try the full screen projection. Have you seen that before, Dave? 13700 mid, yeah. Yeah, I'm a 13700K 4090, and I'd say my graphic settings are relatively low, to be honest, because I'm far more concerned about a smooth 140 than, you know, a good looking 90, for instance. That's what I use. Yeah, I'm not either, dude. That's the thing. Like, that's what kind of annoyed me. You have 3 methods, and none of the 3 felt great. For me, cloning was the best. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's like I have 144 hertz monitors, and when I was doing the pass through, because of the resolution, it was limiting me to 100. It's like, doesn't that seem wrong? Like, I've got 144 hertz monitors, a 4090, all the things, and I'm limiting my experience to 100 FPS. It seems stupid. That just felt wrong. I definitely didn't want to do OBS on the race PC as well. And not only because just like, I don't know, the idea of having to run OBS on both seems really stupid, but it's one of those things where you have to open OBS every time, and you have to do the projection every time. Like, there's more clicks, there's more stuff to do every time you start it, which is, to me, I need this thing to run like an appliance. Like, when I turn it on, everything goes in the right places, minimal clicks, off and running. Keep it simple. And you know how, I mean, making videos and streaming and stuff like that, you already have a bunch of extra steps. The last thing I need is more stuff. Turn an FPS cap off. Yeah, for me though, Peter, my experience with that is if I turn my counter off, then my machine is working 100%. You know what I mean? So I prefer to keep it capped so my GPU isn't running at 100% all the time, which leaves more room to do the other stuff like OBS, like encoding and all those things. So I've found that to be better for me. And I really haven't had it after that video. I haven't had any issues with the stuttering or anything ever since that core parking stuff, which seems insane, right? Like, we've been complaining about stuttering, micro stuttering in this game for what feels like forever. And then lo and behold, it's sitting somewhere in an iRacing support article that nobody ever seems to have ever read before. Kind of crazy, actually. Cabinet at 116 is super smooth. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, just put it, like, I cab mine at 140. Well, I guess 141. But yeah, I hear you. It's just got to work. Exactly. I'm a big nerd, and I still don't like tinkering with the stuff. I like to just turn it on. Everything goes where it's supposed to go. Click 2 or 3 things, get a stream set up, and off I go. For sure. Don't mean to be a fanboy, but I love your videos. I'm sure he hears that a lot. I told him, I was like, I did one of these when I woke up to a comment. I was like, oh, that's cool. What's up, dude? You can easily add an extra 5C to your GPU. Yeah, exactly. I just don't see the value. And it's like, and I've watched a lot of videos to try to figure that out. Like, you know, is it helpful? Is it harmful? But if the monitors are stuck at 144, I'm not sure what the point is to go higher, you know. But no mirrors at all. I don't run any mirrors. No, I just run the virtual mirror on top. Yeah. For me, it's like, Well, hell, especially right now, you can't even see the stupid things, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, Dave, thanks for stopping in, dude. Best of luck in your journey. I'd love to hear how you end up setting it up. Sure, you'll make a video about it we can all watch, but thanks for stopping in, dude. But yeah, I don't do any mirrors. Just one of those things. I don't feel the value. I'd much prefer the virtual mirror, and it doesn't take any of the GPU power to run that sucker. You know what I mean? All right, I'm not feeling the dark Suzuka this week, boys. I got to be honest with you. So I'm really not feeling it. But you got rid of the dual PC? Yeah, I did, man. I did. I won't say I got rid of it. I'm just currently on a single PC right now. Just one of those things. It's like I don't feel like the benefits outweigh the negativity, unfortunately. Not even negativity, just the complexity. And we'll see. Y'all know how I am, man. It could be a week from now and I'll be back here pulling wires, and I'll have another stream that says, hey, we're back to do 2 PCs, boys. What's up? Y'all know how I am. Is the fixed in the dark? That's a good question. Does it show time of day? Yeah, 6:10 p.m. Yep. Yes, it is, unfortunately. That's kind of insane. I can't believe they chose to do that. Had them turned off and then turn them back on for some reason. Turn them off. What's up, Benji? How you doing? Hey, you need to turn the stream off and go listen to class. I'm not going to help you in your future career, man. Come on. Go get educated. I'm going to ban you for a day just so you can't listen to me and you must focus on your class. Yeah, for real. I'll be on later. Don't worry. Actually, go give the phone to your teacher. Let me talk to him real quick. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. What else can I test? What else can I test? Kind of a couple things on my little to-do list here. Spotter is too loud. We've done fixed that. Delete voice meter from both PCs. I'm not quite ready to do that one yet. What is the endurance? Good call. So of course there's no IMSA. Ain't that a bitch? So no IMSA this week. So the next one I guess is Road America next weekend. So that's, you know what we're doing next Friday night, right? Road America. So there's that. There is a 6-hour at Nürburgring. Is that this week? Yeah, that's this weekend. So we could do a 6-hour if you want to. And then of course Suzuka, which is going to be, please tell me it's not at night, and it's at that night. What are we doing, man? Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Of the ones we normally drive. But yeah, I'm definitely down for that. All right, double check audio levels in OBS. Done. Guess y'all can't see that. Check, check. I do need to verify my shorts button. Put that to the top of the list. We'll do that next. And then I want to get these dual clutches straight. If I'm going to do any more Porsche Cup, I need to figure that out. Actually, I did figure this out. Unfortunately, I do need IIS. I do. And then it'd be really nice to figure out this whole game capture versus display capture thing. That's the other thing I couldn't find any quantifiable data for. Like, so in OBS, I'm using, historically, I've always used display capture, which is why right now you can see what I'm typing, I hope. Yes, you can. I've always used display capture so that you effectively can see everything that's on my screen, which is great. But game capture is more efficient. Yeah, I'd love to figure that out, but then you have this weird thing where it's like you go into a game, cool, you can see it, then I leave the game and come back to my desktop, And then you can't see it because it's not a game, which is quite annoying. Force feedback setup like. Hard to give you a great answer to that question. I'll show you the profile that I use, and you can use it if you wish, or take a gander at it. Of course not. Edit. So this is the one that I use, and you can just find it on the profiles online. Morad Pro Settings, 360 Hertz. That's what I've been using. I got no problem with it whatsoever. I think I followed his recommendations here. Wheel force set to 25 because I'm using a whatever. But I use 65 for the other setting. I forget what. I'll show it to you in a second if I get back into a session here. But basically follow his game settings, or follow what he recommends in the game settings. But that's the one that I use. I haven't made any adjustments to it. Take a look at that. That's what I'd recommend. Yeah, no problem. All right. What else do I need to do? I can verify this real fast. OBS video. Hit my button. Does something pop up? Yes, it does. Come on. Why is that not deleting? Did we make a short? Yes, we did. I don't want my audio is always on a different track. Or follow what he recommends in the game settings. There we go. Cool. Shorts button works. Sure, I'm gonna forget some stuff along the way. What else? What else? Y'all said everything sounds good. Not sure what I'm gonna do on that front. This I'm probably gonna do quite later. All right, cool. I don't even know how to set up the dual clutches on this wheel, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Somebody gave me a great tip on how to set it up. Uh-oh. Greg's back. Hide your wife, hide your kids. Definitely hide your damn race car because you know he's going to wreck your ass and he's going to get banned again. I'm kidding. What's up, dude? You joined the 24. Oh, you did the Daytona 24 this weekend? How'd you do, man? What's your favorite pedal and steering wheel? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I want to take advantage of this comment. So that's why I haven't responded to it yet, so that I could help, or so I could get the help. Favorite pedal and steering wheel. I mean, for me, what I'm using, I love. So Simucube 2 Pro, the Bavarian Alpha, and the active pedal. That's what I would recommend. But I mean, that's, you know, no. I've never used IMSA before. I don't have any recommendation or any feedback for that one. Yeah, I've never used them. I don't have anything handy, man. I would say just look in the description of the video and can you make no? I don't have any affiliate links or anything like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that kind of stuff set up. I haven't gotten that far, man. I'm still pretty new. I just haven't looked into it, to be honest with you. I don't even know if it's something that they let you do. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I'm not going to sell a lot of Simucube pedals, you know. But maybe eventually. It's just not on my radar. Your boy just wants to race. I don't think that's how that works. Oh shit. Let me see. What was I gonna do? Bavarian Alpha. Set up dual clutches. I know. I got you. Support. Where's their setup guide? See if I can figure out how to do this dual clutch business again. IMSA, Simucube, Fanatec, SimMagic, all the things. Add a device. I did all this. Dual clutch mode. How do we get this to work? Press and hold. Yeah, I know that part. So dual clutch is purple. I think I'm already in that mode. Let's see if I can figure that out again. So red is off. All right, so dual clutches are off right now. Use 4 and 5 to change it. So let's go. We want purple lights. Uh-oh. What's this thing doing? Huh. Hold on. That doesn't seem right. You think iRacing? What does active pedal mean? It gives you feedback. Yeah. So you can set it up in such a way that when you press on the brake and ABS engages in the car, it actually gives you an ABS force feedback through your leg, so you can feel that you're in ABS. You think iRacing should make prototypes more fragile so they don't hit GT3? I do, actually. I feel like they should be glass cannons, and that the GT3 cars should be slow tanks. That's my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, how the hell do you get out of the thing again? I forgot how to get out of edit mode. 15, that's right. Okay. All right. Now, why did that work? So hold them both down until all that illuminates. Okay. We're in edit mode. So red, I don't have any lights up there. 4 and 5 to change the clutch mode. WTF, mate. I don't get it. 4 and 5. There's the bottom ones. Weird. Yeah, unfortunately they don't seem to penalize the way they should. I'll leave it at that. All right. Press and hold button 6. Pull the corresponding clutch lever and then release it. Release the button. What? Can't seem to get mine. Oh, that's right. That's right. Hold on. Hold on. That's right. Well, these only light up with the BST default profile. I think it's that. Let's go back. I know this is riveting stuff, guys, but give me a second. There we go. Alrighty. It's supposed to be fragile. Steering wheel looks better than the Invicta. Dude, the steering wheel is insane. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's insane. You set it with dual clutch because you don't have a clutch pedal? No, Eduardo. Good question though. I'm setting it up for launches off the line in the Porsche Cup car. That's the only reason. If I was doing formula cars still, I would use it, but that's it. No need for it in the GT3 cars that I drive. It's literally just to launch the car in the Porsche Cup series. All right, so I'm on purple, which means dual clutch. Hell yeah. What's the benefit? It just helps you get off the line a lot better. Matter of fact, if you go look at Dave Cam's YouTube channel, I saw a short from him today. I don't know if he released it today, but he must have released it recently. He has a short where he literally shows you, like, this is the difference between somebody not using a dual clutch or somebody that's just holding on the brake and whatever. Like, you get a massive launch off the line using a dual clutch. All right. Sorry, I got to concentrate for a second. I'm stupid. Hold on. Press and hold the button 6 for the left clutch. Pull the corresponding clutch lever and then release it, then release the button. So down, release. Assuming I'm doing this correctly. 7, release. Calibration complete, I hope. All right, to adjust the bite point, rotate encoder 8. Okay, encoder 8. 10-digit increments or 9 for 1-digit increments. Oh shit, really? So what does that mean, 90%? The current bite point percentage is displayed by the indicator 10. Where's 10 at? Okay, 10. And this example is set to 65. Oh shit, this is set to 90. This thing is so crazy. Master clutch. Press the funky or 11 or 12 to change the respective side. Master clutch. I don't get that part. Basically launch control. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Do you know what? I do know what that is. Yeah. I don't want to say it out loud, but yes, I do. All right, somebody gave me a really good tip here. So they're saying double clutch will have you rocking off the start. Set one clutch at 100, one at about 33%. Dump the clutch, yeah. So we'll practice that. All right, so one clutch at 100, the other at 33, which sounds about right. When I remember my F3 days, one obviously is at 100, the other, I forget exactly where it was. It was something like that. It was in maybe the 20s. All right, so if this is at 90, what do we want it to be? We want this to be at 100. So maybe left side. Left side will be 100, I guess. I don't know. So that's 10. That means it's at 100. Then, hold on. Press the funky 11 or 12 to change the respective side. So let's just say 90. I'll go back. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter. A little confusing. You hold both and then let the 33 go on green and then the 100 once moving. I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was you let the 100 go so that you have 33 left and then you gradually let the 33 out so that you have none. Because going from 100 to 33 that's what lets you get going. Because if you're still at 100, you're not going to move, right? All right, I'm not really understanding this part. This is kind of confusing me. Sorry, so adjust the bite point, rotate the encoders. Cool, so I have this one at 100 in theory. It's 10 and 0, so 100. $33 is slipping, 100 is locked. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to play with it. Encoder for 10-digit increments, so 10, so it's 100. Good. Curve by point, yep. Press the funky. When it says press it, it's not doing anything. It's not like it's going back and forth to different numbers. I don't know. What's up, Jim? 90? I don't know. The numbers move, but if I like try to switch one side to the next, it doesn't seem to do anything. Hold it down maybe? All right, I don't know. All right, so we're out of edit mode. Maybe I'll jump into a car and just see if I can figure out how to actually set the clutches. Doing pretty good. I've gone back to the single PC, so I'm testing a couple things out. Also trying to figure out how to get these dual clutches set up. Thought I would do it live. Why not, right? Nice. Yep, trying. All right, so one's at 100, one's at 33. Haven't quite figured that part out yet. We'll get there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, Peter, and see if I can get it to figure out what's going on. Knock another thing off my to-do list, brother. Keep getting these spam phone calls. Like, my phone's not ringing, which is great. But it pops up with like this, a 4-second blank voicemail every time. It's quite annoying, actually. All right, so this is not a thing. Cool. Second clutch. Like, where's third clutch? You know what I mean? What's that key? Is it P? Yep, sure is. Okay, so that's that one. So they're both set to 100 right now. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do the other one. More cables coming today, be back up and running properly. Nice, dude. No, we're good. You got the clutch right. I just gotta figure out how to get it to be... I gotta figure out how to move it over. Okay. Let's just set it as if it's gonna listen. So that would be 33 in theory. Now let's see. It's another... Ah! Okay, so that's right. So you go here, dump this one. Okay. 33 maybe too much. Yeah, 33 ain't it, that's for sure. What did he say? I'm surprised he said 33. It's that far off. About 33%. So it needs to be more than 33. I wish I could get it flipped around though. Alright, so that's that one. So let's go to like 40. Let's do 50. Oh. Wait, what? Try that. Okay, that might be a little too much. Maybe. I think most people know, right? They know. Like, I know what that guy's doing. Alright. Alright, good. So that was probably too much. Let's go with like 45. That's 45. That was actually pretty good. Maybe it's too much. Why is this? I'm confused. What the hell's going on? Did I mess something up here? Maybe. Good call. Is that a thing? I didn't know you could do that. You can do that? I didn't know that. Holy shit. Huh. That's an option? Let me turn this wipers off. Holy hell. Today I learned. Oh, that probably helps. Man, you only get about one chance at that. Look at that. Like, it's just gone. Get in the grass. Get out of this guy's way. Probably should be doing this by myself.
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
What in the world? I had never experienced that before. Strange. Okay. Weird, man. I had no clue that was actually a thing. Alright, so I think I'm at 45. That might be a little too much. Doing the same thing.
And there was a reason for that?
Alright. What do we think? I mean, 45 feels aggressive. This guy said 33. I'm not sure. That seems really low. Try 33 again, now that I have half a clue what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, it's just like... Yeah, it's too much. Well, I think that was actually 40. I know that's 40. Got it. Gosh. Still spinning. New car. New clutch. Alright, so... That was that 45? 43? Doesn't have to be perfect, but... Can you really just crush that thing one time in like one shot? I'm actually shocked by that. Crew working hard as always. I'm just ripping clutches, man. I definitely... I mean... So like that's okay. You can just sit here and rev it. No. Hold the brake, shift to first. Wait, what? When launching for start, hold the brake, shift the first, let off the brakes on the green. Yeah. That's what I've been doing, and I've been getting murdered by people behind me. So, the dual clutch I think is the way to go. It's just trying to find the right mark and how to get it done. Because I did this too. Hold the brake, this, and then go. Oh, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good looking. How's that neck feeling, man? Yeah, not with dual clutches, no. I'm just saying without dual clutches, which I've been doing, I feel like it's just slower off the line. Lower back, off and on. Damn, dude. That was a hell of a hit. 53? DC 53? Really? Okay, let's try that. I feel like you would know. Alright. I had it at 43 right there. Let's get a new clutch. That's me in the black and blue car. 51. Love it. Alright, so that's full. You just like start releasing the second one immediately? Still spins a little bit. Really? Like, it's still pretty gradual though. Oh, I've destroyed my clutch at this point. I just realized you can destroy your clutch. I had no freaking clue, man. Yeah, I had no idea you could even do that. I don't ever remember having that problem in F3 or anything. No clue. Oh, too quick. Too quick. I made it for a race at work. Company logo on a Yankee on the hood. Oh, funny, man. Shit. Zach, how you doing, man? Yeah, I see the names now. They match up. It's kind of strange. Aero cup clutches. Super small friction surface. Gets changed quite frequently. Really? No idea, man. Alright, still wants to get a little squirrely. Of course, I kill it immediately. I can't believe that you can just literally destroy that in one shot. I mean, how long do y'all sit on it? Like, if I've got both clutches in... No, dude, you're totally fine, man. Oh, are you? That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Good to see you out there. First reaction has to be short. Slow release as soon as you drop the first. Yeah. I'm thinking, like... I guess this part, I could just sit here with the lights on forever. Not forever. The car will blow up at some point. But as soon as I have to go, I gotta go, right? That one's pretty good, wasn't it? Oh, has to be a short. I got you. That's a good call, actually. Yeah, that second one felt pretty good. I'm scared. I feel like now every time I do it, I gotta restart because I destroyed the clutch. Alright, so good, let go. Alright, I'll figure this out. Just woke up. Damn, son. It's lunchtime. Too slow. You know, believe it or not, I've done this a lot. It's just been in a Formula car. Too fast. Can't hurt damn. Oh, that pole. Ooh, that was nice. Alright, I think good enough. I think all of those are going to be better than what I've been doing, which is this. Alright, good enough, good enough. Check that off my list. I feel like I'm just getting stuff done today, boys. Excuse me. Dual clutches, check. Alright, game capture. God, I gotta figure that out. Like the last thing I want to try to figure out, if I'm honest. Oh, while you're in here, Decker, I haven't complained about Twitch. Are you still in here? Can I complain to you? Is that acceptable right now? Or no? I need to file something with the complaints department. I've noticed, honestly, I've noticed, least favorite phrase, good enough. I'm surprised you don't hear me say that more often. I noticed the other day I was going through, because I've not done very well growing on Twitch. All good, no big deal. YouTube, much better for me. But I noticed the other day, you know, like go to, I guess I don't need that anymore. Just go to like the iRacing thing, category. Normally this is recommended for you, which is fine. And you just keep scrolling and it stops. It doesn't go past people with 3 viewers. I was like, well, you'll never get found. Like, ever. I'm sure that's got to be intentional. I don't know why they do it like that, but I've noticed that recently. And so even like high to low, like you keep scrolling, like right now I'm stopped at 4. It doesn't show anybody further down. And so I'm sitting here thinking like, should I keep streaming to Twitch? There's really no point. You know, now obviously if you go to low to high, all these people never get seen. All the 0s, 1s, 2s like me. You know, the little people down here at the bottom. We're just chatting. A little setup shakedown. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, historically that's always been the case, but I've noticed recently it doesn't seem to page for some reason. Like right here, it just stops around 3 and 4. But anyhow, a note for the complaints department. It's impossible to grow if you can't go further than that. Yeah, you would think so, Dustin. I got rated by Daniel Gray one time and Quirk. I got rated by both of them, and you know, sometimes it works out, I guess, and sometimes you just get unlucky. So anywho, just for you, man, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's like that on TV as well, but frankly, I'm not really sure. Did the see the Lewis test? Yeah, I did, man. It's pretty good. Also link. Whew. Be short. Much appreciated. Thanks for the follow. Also link for clutch graph above. Wait, what? From Laguna? What do you mean? From Laguna. I'm not sure what you're saying. You were too serious compared to both of them. Am I really? I don't think I am. I don't mean to be. Oh, if you want to look at the dual clutch release. Yeah, I don't see it though. Maybe it got hidden somehow. Looking back at the messages, I just don't see it. GG's screaming 90% of the time, and Quirk is like constant comedy hour. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess that's true. I would say Quirk is more serious. He's just more comedic about it. I would, based on my my interpretation, I guess. But yeah, Quirk I watch a lot. I think you're getting moderated, which is funny because you're staff. You should be able to bypass all moderation. Oh, I'm streaming directly. Shows on Twitch. Weird. Yeah, I guess my chat thing is blocking you. Well, let me go find myself on this platform. I'll see what you're saying. No, that's not it. Twitch. So we can find it. I do love the where's the chat? There it is. Weird. It's in Discord. As I give you guys Inception here.
Standing start now. Heads up, get ready. Go, go, go.
Let me go back. Oh shit.
Standing start now. Heads up, get ready. Go, go, go.
Oh wow, yeah. Your clutch graph is quite nice. You have a really nice clutch graph, Decker.
Standing start now. Heads up, get ready.
So you do hold it for a while.
Go, go, go.
Nice reaction time. Good grief. Alright, dig it, man. I'll hold on to this so I can go back. That'd be a nice thing to reference. Alrighty, what else we got? Thank you, babe. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. Quirk is my Twitch go-to. Yeah, Quirk is my go-to for sure. I really enjoy Quirk. I like his content. He's fast. He's just a good one to watch. He's very entertaining to me. Alright, cool. So now I can comment on that till it goes away. What else do I need to do? Where's my to-do list here, boys? It's 1 o'clock. My ass needs to eat. That's what I need to do. Can I do anything about using game capture? I've got to figure that out, man. I've been using display capture in OBS forever. And it's fine. Game capture would be better. The negative is when I leave a session, I don't want to have to hit a button on my Stream Deck to go from one scene that has a game capture to another scene that has display capture. That's my problem. I got to figure that out. Working and watching. Glad to see you driving the P Cub. Need a bit of iRating. Catch you at the bottom. Bottom in the top split. Love it. You put game over screen. Oh, so, but if both are in the scene, doesn't it still have a problem? I'll try it. I mean, I've done that before, actually. All right, so streaming. I'll add my game capture again. Of course. Capture any full screen. For me, for whatever reason, iRacing doesn't seem to. All right, so game above capture, game above, game over screen. Okay. And I will load back in. Do game capture for iRacing, window capture for iRacing UI. Okay. Okay. That's cool. But it's like if I pop up a browser window or, you know, just stuff like that. Like I do that more often than I don't, kind of. No display capture. It's funny, man. I've been using display capture for years. Browser scene is separate. Okay. Makes sense. What's up, Evan? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I think I just need to get more disciplined with just, it's a button. It's like right here. It's not hard to hit for some reason. Can't figure it out. Let me see what you guys can see. All right, so we're in the game. Jump in the car. So I would assume, okay, no. So you were watching display capture. So specific window. Where you be? Oh, that's not it. Wait, what? They're not there. Hold, please. Oh, weird. All right. Good on that. Transform you. Cool. If I turn that off, it still does show the display. I guess that's my concern. So I guess you're saying I gotta get rid of the display, which honestly is fine. So you have game and window capture in the same scene. And I guess if window capture isn't triggered, then it's not. You can keep display. But I guess that's my concern. So if I keep display, even though game capture is higher in the list, and if display's there, won't it also be using the resources? Game capture is not active, then it goes away. But what if game capture and display capture are both active? You know what I mean? Like display capture will always be active, I would assume. Game capture. Obviously not, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with that a little bit. Obviously, I can do that off, off here, but yeah, maybe it's not smart enough to kill it. I would assume it's not. You know, you would think that it is, but I guess it doesn't technically know whether game capture is using the full viewport. I don't know. There's some people that build OBS that would know that question. But yeah, game capture, I need to figure that out. Or maybe just get into a comfort zone of making a different scene and swapping it out. So are you saying that in one scene you have game capture and window capture, and window capture is set to the iRacing UI, and obviously game capture is set to the DX11? Is that basically what you're doing? Yeah, I'd appreciate that for sure. I'll take a gander. Oh, it's you guys looking at yourself. That's what I see. Let's see. Put this down, show. Window capture. I'll have to just change that. Game. Alright, that's better. Yeah, I'll play with that one maybe off stream so it's not completely annoying. Alright. Good things, good things. Love it. What else do I need to do? I actually need to change my chats. Chat link from for both small and large chats. I think that's quite connected the right way. Cool. All right. I think that's all I can do now. I got a couple more things for my to-do list, but nothing insane. Should be pretty straightforward to finish up, I hope. So when I get rid of this, y'all are going to lose it. Yep. Let's see if I can bring window capture back into the mix. So iRacing UI. Yep. Love it. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Weird. Richard, Parham, doing well. Hope y'all are as well. Interesting. Yeah, just kind of putzing around trying to figure out a couple things here. All right. All good things. So you guys don't see my mouse. I guess you also don't see my browser, which that's a thing. But all good. I'll figure that out. All right. Cool. All right, boys, I'm hopping out of here for a little while. This was a shorty, so I could try to figure out some of the technical stuff going back to a single PC setup. Wipe the browser history. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go eat some lunch. Probably going to work on a couple more things on my little to-do list. Yeah, I'm just doing a couple to-do list items, Gavin, nothing crazy. I haven't done any racing or anything. Just trying to go back to the single PC, coming from the dual PC. I got some stuff to figure out, so that's all I'm really doing right now. But yeah. I'll be back later today. Most likely I'll do some officials tonight. And be back streaming. Everything's sim racing. It's expensive, relatively cheap way to get into it. Probably more that I can answer for you at the moment, but look at like Moza, Fanatec, Logitech, Thrustmaster. Those would be the ones that those would be the companies I would look at. That's probably the easiest, cheapest option to get in with bases, pedals, things like that. Yeah, it's all good, fam. I'll be back later, brother. Don't worry. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed my technical stream. I'll be back tonight with some racing. Decker, appreciate all the help, brother. I see your DM, so I'm going to go through here in a little bit. And I'll do it off stream. So I'll see you guys tonight. See y'all later. Have a good afternoon. Deuces.